Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about ghosting, or going Danny Phantom on these hoes.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that said, let's have Brad give the definition.
So yeah, ghosting pretty much. I'm gonna give you the layman's definition, like I always do. A lot of these terms we find out on our little episodes right here. So ghosting is just it's a verb. It's basically the act of not responding to somebody who is interested in trying to talk to you. Either you will just avoid them in real life, IRL, just try to avoid where they're usually at in real life, or you just don't reply back to their text messages, their DMs, their Snapchats, or whatever messages they send you, either in IRL or in real life. And you're just basically a ghost at that point.
Yeah. So I heard the story last week from my sister, and it was the fucking funniest thing I heard in a while. So one of her close friends, like, let's just give her a random name. Let's just say Katie, right? Uh, like she goes on a date, and this is like down in the Jacksonville area, right? And so Jacksonville with the corona has like been a little bit more open, so like the bars are there, but you can only take out like drinks to go. So like Katie goes on this bike date with this dude, and they go get margaritas first. So after they get the margaritas, they basically they start biking, and in the middle of the day, the guy doesn't tell her. He just bikes away, and then like it takes her a long time to realize. And then later, later he texts her like, "Hey, I had a good time." And then the
Oof,
next day in the morning, he's like, "Yeah,
oof,
actually, I like you better as a friend."
Damn.
So yeah, that I think
oof.
is the ultimate ghosting maneuver. That was definitely the pull-out method. I'll give him that. But basically, like, has anything like that happened, or have you done something like that to other people? If so, how would you deal with it? Just that kind of thing.
Well,
Um,
Mo can go next.
Yeah, go.
yeah, so I was a couple of months back, I was on a date with this woman I met on Hinge. And yeah, at first she was sweet, but it's just that she seemed a little off. And there were times, like, when we would text, and I would mostly, like, I mean, of course there was sparks, but it just, I wasn't as much into it. Like, at first there was sparks, but then, like, eventually it just got monotonous, because I don't like to text every minute of every day, and this girl who was into that stuff, she clearly, she was a dentist, so I was like, yo, are you paying attention to your patients, or are you texting me? Like, what the fuck, what's going
She
on?
likes you more than teeth,
But
bro.
clearly,
Hey, don't worry, they're
clearly.
not on
And
Novocaine mode. They ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
so yeah. So we decided to meet one particular night, and one evening, and we go to this brewery, and it's a great brewery. I like that place. It's actually the first time I went there, but I enjoy it. uh, I enjoyed the beer there, and she got a little drunk, and like two, maybe three drinks down, she got really drunk, and she keeps telling me she wants to suck my cock. She whispered it into my ear, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not interested. Thank you, though." Like, I mean, it's having said that, I just wasn't into it. Like, suddenly, when, like, it just, if it had been anyone else, I would have been like, at that point I would have been like, yeah, sure, let's go to the men's room. But I just wasn't into it. I just wasn't into it. And so what I did was, I was like, yeah, sure, here's what we're gonna do. You go to the just go to the men's room and wait. So she did, and I just paid the check and I left. I was like, and I texted her, "Hey, I had a great time, but I had this emergency come up." Uh, and I just left. I took a train home. Like, that's it. Just
Very
like,
Oof.
stupid, actually.
bye. I
Yeah,
paid for
man.
my
Hey,
half.
Mo
Like,
pays
here's the
for
thing. I paid for my
Ubers
half.
and drinks.
I paid for my half, guys. I paid for my half, and I went
Oof.
home and I just slept. It was like, whoa, what is going on? Like, and here's the thing. Here's the messed up part. Like, throughout the day, she's just like, yeah, take your shirt off. I want to see your abs. I'm like, Bro, what the fuck, dude?
I don't have abs.
In the middle of the day?
Yeah, in the middle of the day, she's like, yeah, I want to feel your abs. I'm like, I don't have abs, but she's like, no, but I would just take your shirt off. I'm like, I don't want to take my shirt off. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, Amo, a side tangent real quick. That happened to me and Iverson. Iverson, you remember that? We went to Rowdy's, and there was this girl's 21st birthday party. And she wanted to take off her shirt to take a picture with her. Something like that, because you need like two dudes show up, like flexing on her or something like that.
I forgot about that, yeah.
You remember that?
Did y'all do it?
Was it, what?
No, I didn't.
Did you guys do it?
No, we didn't
Did you
fucking
guys-
do it. We
did you-
fucking left.
I'm like, no.
We fucking pulled the fastest goddamn U-turn you ever seen in your whole entire life.
Man.
You said,
But did she?
hey, look,
did she
I
need
seen
black?
two people fight.
Did she need black people flexing on her, or just two dudes in general?
Like-
No.
I think she
think
like
she
two
needs
buff guys. Like,
a
she
certain
saw
number.
me and Iverson.
I think she wanted that
She needed a certain
interracial.
number or
preference.
something, I think.
She wanted that interracial thing. I'm pretty sure it was interracial.
Yeah, she wanted that Piper.
Yeah, she wanted an Oreo.
Mm.
She either wanted both of us or one of us that night.
Hey,
That's
I
what's
was
gonna happen.
trying to wake up the next morning with the charge on me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 2-for-1.
And
You never know.
you need to know.
Never know. Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you never want to cross swords with your homie. Just
Exactly. Never want to cross
She's wanting to go
streams.
find Star Wars.
Hey, listen. You don't pull a Ghostbusters. The only thing I gotta say.
But honestly, another thing too, with ghosting. This is actually a funny story. So my somebody I know, their roommate ghosted a girl on a date. I don't know if I said this on a previous episode, but pretty much the guy went on the date with this girl, and I think they went to a restaurant. They're just in there, and the guy's like, "Hey, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom." And very simply, he just left. He walked out. He didn't pay. He ate his dinner. He blocked her number. I don't know the reason why. I wouldn't do that. But to kind of elaborate what Amog is saying, it is pretty common, you know, especially if you're just starting out, like meeting girls. Like, you will get ghosted. You know, we've all been ghosted at some point. So what are you guys like? What's your way to kind of cope with it or to avoid getting ghosted a lot?
See, I've had these weird instances where, like, if like I got ghosted, the same girl would hit me up and then try to do something again. And then if I'm in a particularly petty mood, I'll just ghost them. Like, you know, like I'm just like, you know, like it's time to play that 1-2 combo. You know what I mean? But like other times, like I'm just kind of like, whatever. Like, time to move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's honestly the best recommendation I can give to people. You know, being ghosted sucks because you may have had more feelings for that person, but they didn't obviously receive those feelings back to you. So being like, I mean, I would much rather have somebody tell me straight to my face, "Hey, Brad, I'm not into you," because that's mostly happened to me when I'm talking to a girl or I'm going out on a date with a girl. I try to take things to the next point. The girl will be like, "Hey, Brad, you know, I'm just not into you like that." I'm like, "Okay, well, cool." I hate being ghosted. It really sucks because it's just like, well, fuck, I don't know what I did wrong. At least I could, at least, you know, if I'm talking to my face to face, I can ask her, like, you know, what happened, you know. But it just really sucks because you don't know what you did wrong exactly. You don't know how you can improve yourself so that this won't happen again. But yeah, Benny, he said some great advice. Just move on, honestly. Find somebody else.
Brad, Brad, it's not necessary that, you did something wrong. It's just sometimes it's just they are not interested. And it does not necessarily translate into you doing something wrong. It could just be that, they just got bored. Literally, women get bored so easily. I'm like at this point, I'm like, are you a human being or are you a fucking pendulum? It's just like some women just literally have like fucking oscillating mood swings, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I don't mean this to be sexist or something, but I have experienced women who just go from 0 to 100 real quick. And all I said was, "Do you want fries?"
Like fries
She
with
just
that?
went, was like, all I asked her was, "Would you like fries with that?" And she's like, "Are you calling me fat?" I'm like, what? So no, yeah, so my point was that it's not necessary that I've been ghosted too, and this was like I used to be, for the people who don't know this, you guys know this, I used to be 264 pounds, that's 120 kgs, guys. um and now I am 75 kgs, that's 165 pounds. So clearly losing weight, the more weight you lose, the more attention, like the more attention you get from women. It's like that inverse proportional shit. So it's just that but now, like, now of course I get a pick of the litter, because I'm really picky. So I do the ghosting now because I just get bored, because it's just the same thing over and over again. Like, women
Yeah.
just literally, women hit you up and they're like, "Oh, do you have abs?" I'm like, why do you ask me whether I have abs? Like, why do
How
you
much do you
expect
weigh?
that I have abs? Like, like that's one thing. And then, like, the second thing is, like, when I was fat, I was getting ghosted, and it's not fun to be ghosted, like the guys have stated before. So I just generally do the best thing, that is that you move on and you just cut your losses. But yeah, I think I think right now I do the ghosting, but that's also because I get bored easily. So yeah. So if you get bored, and if you just don't feel that there's a spark, and you guys are better off being friends, or it's just better off you just cutting your losses and like never speaking to this person again, just do it. It's
Yeah,
Also,
unfortunate,
if you
but
have any like female listeners, like if like you give up the goods, like on some pictures, like pretty soon, like there's like a 95% chance I probably won't talk to you again. Like like if I didn't have to put any effort into it, like I'm like you're that type of girl, huh? And I'll just ghost.
yeah, but some guys want their food a lot more easy than other guys. So some guys be
Sure.
like, "Oh shit, I found myself a little jackpot. Hold on." But no, man. Like, listen, if you are a female out there, just know, like, don't if a guy, like, I know for some females, if they notice a guy start ghosting, they start looking at the guy and not necessarily the people he was with sometimes. So hey, maybe like with having to Benny's sister, maybe just you guys weren't compatible and you didn't feel like wanting to drag something out that you knew wasn't going to be what either you really wanted, really, or you're not being satisfied and she's not being satisfied, or he's not being satisfied in the relationship. So, in that note, yeah, it's okay to ghost, but I do recommend tell them straight up, hey, I'm just not into you. Honesty's the best policy. It may hurt, it may suck. People may call you an asshole for it, but hey, at least you're being honest. At least you're being true to yourself and how you really feel, and you're
yeah.
not lying. You're not lying and telling somebody, oh, it's not you, it's me. It's clearly something you see in them that
just
you just don't
it's
like.
Yeah, yeah, just don't feed people cliches. It's really insulting, because people are not stupid as much as the world projects people to be. People are not that stupid. It's really insulting when somebody comes and tells you, yeah, it's not you, it's me, I have, or shit, like they start lying to you about stuff, and it's really insulting. So yeah, I would say this, that be straightforward with them. Like, I
Yeah,
generally end up, I do minimal ghosting now. I just did it once or twice because the person was a bit of the people were a bit crazy. The Yeah, they were a little cuckoo. So yeah, but I generally am very straightforward when I say this, that I think it's best if we just go back to being friends, or if I completely understand if you don't want to be friends, and don't want to talk anymore because you were invested at one point and now you're not. So I understand. But yeah, that's pretty much it from my end. Ivy, what do you think?
Oh yeah. So I was just gonna say this. So personally, I don't like we're not like encouraging to ghost. We're just saying that, like, if you do get ghosted or you choose to ghost someone, like it happens, it's a decision you make. But I think I should say this I think this is important. This will be a rare case, but it should be said. Like, we have some people that may have gone through something like this. Um, but like, if you if you like get a girl pregnant or something, if you make that mistake, it is not right to ghost. Okay, like that's not right. Like especially if she wants to have
New
like,
phone, who dis? New phone, who dis?
Just that's when you pick up your shit and move to another state. You know what I mean? Like I ain't paying for child support.
Or you move to another country.
or that, yeah.
Or you fake your own death.
Mm.
But no, yeah. Another thing I think guys and girls should know is, don't go after your like. I understand maybe trying to date one of your close friends may be a good idea, and it might be a good idea, but then again, they might ghost you because they may feel like it might ruin the friendship.
Yeah.
But I feel like to avoid less pain and trauma when getting ghosted, try to shoot your shot as soon as possible with that person. Like maybe like ask them out on the first, like asking people out on a date, for example. Ask them to like don't just send them a compliment. Just say, hey, look, this weekend I'm planning to do yada yada yada. You will come join me. If the answer is yes, then okay, bam, you're in there. The answer is no, well, boom, you save yourself some time not being ghosted. Like you can't get ghosted if you shoot your shot first and
But
with some random person.
I'd also say
early.
This kind of goes back though to like our talk of like securing the date though, where like you shouldn't like ask somebody to do something and then expect them to be on for like a week later. Like shit comes up. Like if you're gonna ask them to do something, like at least like give like a 2-day minimum and that's it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm just saying to avoid the heartache because of the pain of being ghosted. Like, don't try to prolong a conversation. Like, don't try to prolong this dating period with them. Try to shoot your shot as soon as possible when the opportunity presents itself. Don't worry about whether or not when opportunity's gonna come. Just make opportunity right then and there. But anything else to say on this topic, or are we good?
Well, actually, another thing too, that kind of goes back to our older episode, one of our old episodes, with just talking about like not really ghosting, but with the girl that's like a friend. Yeah, Brad, definitely. Like if you're really interested in a girl, like don't be afraid to make that. Don't make the move as soon as you see her, but like feel out the situation, but don't wait too long. But another thing is an important thing is you're not going to get with every girl you see,
That's true.
So like if she's not into you and she sees you as just a friend, that's fine too. And if you don't want to be friends with her, don't be friends with her. But like don't think like, okay, because this girl's talking to me, like she's interested. And if she ghosts you, she doesn't want to be anything more than a friend.
Ghost you.
So yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
but I guess to wrap everything up, again, guys, thank you for the love and support that we've been getting on all our videos. Thank you. Again, I will implore you guys to please hit that subscribe button, to share this video with all your friends and family. We're trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of May, and next week we'll be having a new guest on, a good friend of mine. I'm not gonna tell you the name, but he's a really funny guy. I hope you guys will love him when he comes on. And it's gonna be one of our longer episodes. And again, only thing I say is just thank you again for watching our shows. Thank you again for the support. If you want to contact us, again, our email is thoughtgang65@gmail.com. That is THOTGANG65@gmail.com. Mo, what is our Instagram?
Our Instagram is thoughts_podcast. That is THOUGHTS_podcast. Ivy, what is our Twitter handle?
Yes, Twitter is Thought Podcast 2, no spaces, THOUGHT, and then Podcast 2. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just want to say thank you guys again. Have a good night, have a good day, and have a good morning wherever you are, whenever you listen to this. So long and bye-bye.
See you guys.
See ya.